All right, I'm back. I decided there were two tins that I wanted to redo, and I was going to just sand them on the back, sand them down. Welcome back, by the way, to the channel. This is video number 2 of the day. They came out beautiful in wet form, but when they dried, they did not. So I decided I'm going to do some trays today instead of just tins. And I have the leftover green, Amsterdam black. I also mixed up the remaining of my Deco Art Extreme Sheen amethyst and some Artist Loft copper to play with. So the first thing I want to do is I want to build a cup with you and do a ring pour on this big boy. So I'm going to use a paper cup because it makes it easier to squeeze. To squeeze. So now I just got to figure out what order I want to go into. So I think start with the copper. Go in with the green. I hope this is good. The way I'm doing it, you know? Go in with a little black. Try to get my paint on because I'm going to be gone for a couple of days, and then when I get back I really need to start packing. Anybody new here to the channel, I want to thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I know I was putting off the packing because I just wasn't sure what was going to happen. But I poked the bear yesterday because I needed to. And I actually got a date when the return happened. So now we have a date to get out by then, you know? Which is really good. So it worked out. All right, I think that's enough. Now I'm able to see, because I have the camera the other way, when I show you something, whether I'm actually showing it to you or not. I was struggling with that, guys. Put a puddle down. Hit it with a little fire. Where's my fire? Oh, right over here. Not too crazy, just a little fire. I'm going to squeeze my cup. Squeeze it like that. And then go low. Ooh. Not seeing the green yet. Did I not add it twice? Who knows? Could have just got gobbled up. I'm getting a little better at that release. Just want to make sure I get all the paint out of here. I hope everyone's doing well today. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for hanging out. We have pretty good time over here. I'm a little bit more of a longer content, messier artist than a lot of very refined people, but you know what? I think I got a good crowd here, and I think you'll be happy. My viewers are amazing, so you'll have fun in the comments, I think. This is an oh, I see the green now. Okay. It's very interesting. Now I'm gonna do something crazy, guys. I'm gonna tilt off. It worked out really well the last time. I can't because the puppy's taken over that area. Just so you know, if you are new here, these are Dollar Tree burner cover tins. I sand them with 220 grit and I wipe it down with alcohol. Look at these. Oh. Wow. And just go from there. I have a lot of fun with them. I do wall hangings and trays. I like the trays a lot. I just don't do them very often because it's just one of those things. I really think I need to have something to pour onto because I want to save that. I want to save that mixture. Well, I'm going to try. Let me see here. I'll put it in this. I'll try to put it in there. So we'll see. Let me back it up a little bit for you. If I can get it in there. It's already very beautiful. I know this camera angle isn't the greatest, but we're gonna give it a shot. So come in here. I'm gonna go over on this side. And I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pour that into a cup when I'm done, okay? I just need to pull some of this paint off because it's gonna take a little bit longer for it to dry. Yeah, I should probably organize a playlist called Tins and put all the tin videos in one, you know? I just have like fluid art and artists I love and mental health. The reason why I have the mental health is because I am trying to discover how to really harness the power of our freedom and happiness and explore it with you because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that is wicked beautiful. And what I'll do when this dries is I'll come back in with epoxy and really get it jazzy. Just want to make sure I've got the majority of the paint off that I need off. That's really pretty. Let's see about doing a little spin. Gotta go slow with the bigger tins on spinning, guys. If you decide you want to experiment with this. You know, what caused me to do this is I wanted to have something available on in my shop that still was really nice art, but had more functionality, so that people, because I know it's tough out there right now, guys, would be more inclined to want to purchase it. Ooh, look at what we're doing here. And the affordability of it is awesome for both of us. It's beautiful. It comes out so nice. And it's just a lot of fun. So until I really start getting off the ground and can get some more canvases and whatnot, because I can't just be the only one. Wayne can't be the only one doing this for me, you know? He is an amazing man and my biggest supporter, and I love him. But I thought this would be really cool to kind of be able to get my hands on some stuff for you guys and not run him broke. Because right now he's the only income except for what my sales on Etsy. So it's gonna be beautiful. I'm really excited. That's really pretty. I'm gonna put it over here and keep going, guys. So, another thing that I learned from either Kath or Nicole, I can't remember who, but my people helped me out so much. I taped my little stands on the back, and this was the one. I thought it was going to be great. Nope, did not try well. So now I got to decide what I want to do with this guy. Do I want to do another ring pour? I really like him. Really like the ring pours. But I also like the little bombs. So So I think I'm going to do a little bomb. Let's do a little bomb, which is called a grenade painting. Gotta make sure I have enough paint there. I'm going to be dropping a lot of it off. That's okay. I'm going to save it, put it in a cup, and put some cellophane on it, or saran wrap, whatever you want to call it, and make it happen. So what you do with a grenade, you get a smaller cup. All right? You put a pin right about there. Okay, and you don't pop that pin for a minute. You just build your cup. So let's do this. I'm going to start with the amethyst. Then I'm going to go to the copper. Then I'm going to go to the black. Then the leftover green. Hoping you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Okay, I think the leftover green is what I want to scrape into here. Finish it up. I'm kind of out of your eyesight, but I decided to start doing it this way so I can see what you are seeing. Because I made a video, such a great video, and you could barely see anything I was doing. So it's a little bit more difficult at the end when I take you in for a closer look. But what I think I'll do is I'll make like a reel the other way and just add it to the video. I think that'll be better. So I am done with the green. And that is good. I can toss this cup. All right. Ta-da! Trying to add some life to my stirrers. And sorry about the sniffles. Doing a lot better lately with that, but you know, sometimes you just can't tell. Maybe I need to add a little bit more white to this. Or maybe I'll add more black to it. And I want cell action here. With these grenades, you want it all the way to the top of the cup. You don't want to create an air barrier. When I first started doing grenades, I understood that, but then I forgot because I just swipe so much. I really love to swipe, guys. If you're new here, you're going to see that. Swiperholic. I love swiping. You want to learn how to swipe really well. Winter Storm Art. She is excellent at swiping. Oh my gosh. I try to watch her as much as I can to learn. All right. So that's a lot of paint for this little guy, but that's okay. Now, patience is the virtue right here, because you're going to have to let it sit a second and tolerate listening to me. I think my little friend over here probably looking forward to some LUNCH, because I am too. I'm getting hungry. All right. I believe I've waited long enough. I'm going to pull the pin, and I'm going to let the cup go. So if you don't have a full cup, the cup won't run, and you'll have to do it all manually, and it does not have the same effect. You know, I really like the paint to work with me, to create with it, instead of trying to force it. So I get a little frustrated with myself when I force it, and I was making that mistake by using too big of a cup. And it was a little bit of a pain in the booty. The bootay. These are fun colors. I don't know why I chose them, but they're fun. I'm big on the metallics, guys. You'll find that out if you're new here. I love them. I think they're pretty. My nose is actually running right now. I don't know why. All right. So I'm going to tilt off. I used to be really afraid of doing that on these, but I did it one time and whoa. I was like, yep, we'll be doing that again. All right. So I'm going to go one direction. Bring it back. I want to save whatever I can of this paint, because it's a lot of paint when you do the tilting on the trays that you lose. So you want to try and save it if you can, unless you're really good about how much paint am I going to need for exactly that 8 inches. I'm not that good at that. I don't even care to do that. Some things you need to be more precise. If you're into Dutch pouring, you need to be really precise with your consistencies and whatnot. So, oh, I like that. Let me keep going this way. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah, a little bit more. But like I said, I like it to work with me. I don't like to force it. I'm gonna do a little spin. Just to even out that paint a little bit so it doesn't dry a little loppy. It doesn't really do that, but it's not epoxy. It's not gonna just level out. Now there's a few different things you could do at this stage. You could do a little wrecking if you wanted to. You could do a little swiping if you wanted to. It's just, you know, it depends on what you're feeling the moment that you do it. I don't do a lot of super big planning unless something comes to me in a dream and says you need to do this. Then I'll follow that. Because like I said, I like to co-create. And if the great creator is giving me ideas, I'm going to bring it to the table. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let's go the other direction now. I just saw a notification. I don't know if that was Baby Cakes trying to call me or not, so I gotta look. I'm trying to keep my videos down to about 20-25 minutes. It seems that most people watch them that long. So instead of making 45-minute long videos where the people only see half of it, I'm going to try and turn off the camera and start a new video. Because I want you to be happy. I know people are busy, a lot going on in the world, you got lots to do. And even though I love long content, I'm a housewife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can afford to love long content right now. When we move, I'm not going to be so much of a housewife, but I will do some, I will have to work a bit, because Baby Cakes can't do it all. No, that wouldn't be fair. I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait to see it dry. I hope I have taken enough paint off of it. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Otherwise, if it's too deep, it'll crack. So that's why you have to spin. And you have to tilt off, unless you have the perfect amount. All right, I'm going to bring you in for a closer look. Hold on one second.